What do you guys call this, if you even have a word for that in your region? Because I think it's more of a Bavarian or just Alpine thing.
Das ist bayerisches Essen. Das essen wir nicht, also eine Brotzeit.
Das ist in Berlin eine Stulle. Eignet sich übrigens auch hervorragend zur Beschreibung einer eher weniger intelligenten Person. Dann kann man sagen, der oder die ist Stulle.
That's a funny insult. Okay, so Stulle is a belegtes Brötchen, right? Or a belegtes Brot. So in English, like an open sandwich, I guess. That's super common in Germany in general, by the way. We just eat a lot of bread with something on it, and we don't always put a top on it. I mean, we do that too, but it's just as common to eat a Marmeladenbrot or a Nutella-Brot or Wurstbrot or Käsebrot or whatever you want to put on your bread without a second slice of bread on top. And you guys have a name for the whole thing in Berlin?
Stollenbrett oder so.
That's Brotzeit.
We say a Bredeljausen, which is basically a Bredel is a plank, and a Jausen is usually some meat, as you see in the picture, like some meat, some cheese, some bread and stuff. Basically a cold plate.
Or Bredel could also be a board, right? Like a cutting board.
Frühstück, ne?
Nee, nicht Frühstück eigentlich.
Z'morgen. Z'morgen. Yeah, the verb is z'morgen essen. The noun is z'morgen.
Okay, so that's what breakfast is in Swiss German. And I actually asked Loris again, and he said he's never heard of Brotzeit. So that's the answer, I guess. There isn't really a term for it. It's funny though, because in Bavaria, we use the term kind of a lot. It literally translates to bread time. And you could say we're having Brotzeit for lunch, for example, or we're having Brotzeit for dinner. But also when you're hiking or something and take a little picnic break, you could say Brotzeit machen. So making Brotzeit. And even the food that my parents packed me for school, I would refer to as my Brotzeit, even if it didn't contain any bread. But I mean, it usually did, let's be realistic. And even the Tupperware, we always called a Brotzeitdose or Brotzeitbox. So that's a very prevalent term in Bavaria.